He's back.
It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster.
Sonic Unleashed is now fully playable on PC. Well, I guess it was before, thanks to fan emulations, but this isn't any regular old port. This is Sonic Unleashed Recompiled, which means, checks notes, it's better. Basically, the game has been rebuilt from the ground up to run natively on the PC, and now it looks like this. So I guess recompiling means this game from 2008 looks like it just released yesterday. Here's a screenshot of Rooftop Run from Unleashed Recompiled and Sonic X Shadow Generations that was released a few months ago. Oh wait, this one was Unleashed Recompiled and this one is Shadow Gens. Which one looks better? I'm honestly leaning towards Recompiled. What these fan devs accomplished is nothing short of amazing. Let's all give a big thank you to the dev team. If you never played Unleashed before, this is the perfect time. What are you waiting for? My video to finish. Wait, that's a good reason. Because while this is cause for us Sonic fans to celebrate, it's also cause to pull out some receipts. It feels like the whole internet is suddenly talking up how good Unleashed is thanks to the recompilation. But that's funny. I can remember a time when Unleashed wasn't getting the glaze it deserves. Let's take a time warp back to when I was just a baby box. Back to angry millennial reviewer internet. Back in these dark days, Sonic discourse was dominated by millennial gamers nostalgic for the 90s 2D platformer games. And they did not take kindly to Sega introducing new gameplay ideas or characters. They even manufactured a term for it, the Sonic Cycle. See, back then, it was demanded that Sonic wasn't allowed to have friends, a sword, turn into a werehog, have a story, or do much of anything except run from left to right collecting rings. And every time Sega ignored these demands, these early internet reviewers reacted kind of like this.
There's one thing you should know about Sonic Unleashed before spending your hard-earned money on it. It's a big piece of garbage.
This game is pretty much a sign that the Sonic franchise is screwed up beyond repair.
Ever since his transition to the world of 3D, the Hedgehog just hasn't been the same.
I guess we should talk a little bit more about it, just in case you like to hear this tortured sound of my voice. Indeed, it's games like this that make reviewers rethink their lives.
Sonic Unleashed is so bad, so utterly putrid, that I can't even get worked up about it. It falls right off the edge of my critical spectrum into the black cloying void of dispassionate loathing.
The most annoying character in the history of video games, Chip. This little pink ball is always acting like a total jackass. Horrible! With everything rolling out of his mouth being incredibly stupid and aggravating.
A game that's gonna insult your intelligence, it's gonna make you feel bad, it's gonna wish, oh god, it were 1992 again.
So final verdict? It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, totally sane reactions. In this rabid environment, the critics were so loud they drowned out the fans who did enjoy Sonic Unleashed. If you liked the werehog stages, you were wrong. If you liked the story, you were wrong. Which meant those critics were the only voices Sega heard. And in 2010, Sega finally folded and gave them what they wanted. Sega advertised a new mystery game, with the biggest draw being no friends. And this is what we got. Thanks, IGN. Glad they enjoyed it at least, even if it doesn't sound like they ever liked a Sonic game to begin with.
I think we're at the point where we need to admit that this was never really a great franchise.
Nope.
And that we keep trying and trying and trying to find this thing that was never really actually there.
Sonic was never good.
But fast forward to today, and now everyone who grew up having fun with the quote-unquote dark age Sonic games like Unleashed are standing up and saying, Sonic Unleashed was always good. And I hope Sega is listening to the real fans this time, not cynical critics and reviewers. IGN is definitely listening. It looks like they switched up and hoped nobody would notice. Much loved. Interesting after originally rating Unleashed lower than 06. Oh, IGN, we couldn't spell ignorant without you. Sound off in the comments. What's your favorite part of Unleashed you hope Sega brings back that you remembered by playing through Recompile? Wait, you haven't downloaded it yet. What are you still watching Hitbox for? We're hammer that like and subscribe button and go rescue Professor Pickle.